Starting stream.
Begin the stream. Welcome, stream viewers, to our stream where we play the stream game.
Hello, chat. Don't mind Miller. He's just gone insane.
What are you talking about? I have not gone insane. I have gone fresh.
It's basically the same thing.
Is
Gone.
that what that
Wasn't
is?
he always?
Always French? No.
I don't know.
I've been hiding my accent and my heritage from you for many years now. I am actually from Lyons.
Oh yeah, well, if you're French, Miller, then name every French fry.
There is pan fry. There is the air fry. There is the deep fry. That's all the fries.
Hmm.
I need to adjust the sound here.
Drakon says Miller being French would explain everything. Yes, Code Lyoko is my favorite show ever, and I can never stop talking about it.
Already been in that room.
It's true. He just goes on about it non-stop.
Those foreheads!
Those aren't 4 heads. Those are like 7 heads.
Oh, no.
What if Miller's just got some Canadian Quebecois goose blood in him?
Makes perfect sense.
I mean...
Was Code Lyoko any good? I never watched it back in the
Already
day.
been in here.
It was okay. I liked it. I didn't watch like the full season or anything. I just
Go
watched
back
it
up
whenever it was
there.
on.
Yeah,
It was fun.
It was alright. You know.
Okay.
Gears just flyly says no.
There wasn't anything particularly special about it. Other than the kids'
I had one
really
friend.
ridiculously big heads, but
Nice.
hello, Ray.
Alright. I had one friend who was into it.
Into what?
Code Lyoko. This was like way back in the day, like when we were all annoying 20-somethings on Earth.
I love the
When
I love that one image someone did that had the entire opening theme on that one girl's forehead.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, they are definitely the kind of characters where you could write the entirety of the fish fear me, women fear me thing on their foreheads.
Oh my
It's true.
God.
There.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I do not like these character designs at all.
Here we are going far to say all that we love. If we give all we've got, we will make it through.
I mean, there were some characters where you could write that on their chin, which I think is funnier.
Runrat says, wait, when did we make Zelda a fursuiter? During the last episode, we found a cat suit.
Yep.
And there's no negatives to having it on. So
None
it's going to stay
It
on.
always was, just off screen.
I mean, if Peach can be a kitty, if Peach can be a kitty.
Yeah,
Bowser
the
can be-
Mario suit gives you powers. The Zelda suit just lets you talk to cats.
Which is, you know, very good power.
Yeah.
It's true.
True.
Subjectively better than the power you
What
get
is it in
Mario.
Pathfinder? Beast Talk or something?
Speak with animals.
Speak with animals.
What if you find clothes that give you better powers though? Would you choose those over the catsuit?
Nah. I'm not a hard R gamer. I don't need a min-max.
Okay, but what if they were all animal suits, though?
Oh, well then it's just strictly better. The best kind of better.
It's inexplicably all animal suits.
No.
It's always like furry animals. You never see any like scaly suits or bug suits.
We did also have that one Mario game where everyone wore catsuits.
Mm-hmm.
Terraria had the bug
3D
suit.
World.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the beetle suit.
That's right. I don't think I actually got that one.
It was kind of a pain to farm, if I remember right.
Would you call the mask in Majora's Mask suits? Because then you had a Zora suit.
No, that's just a full-on transformation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, what are we randoming into?
It's Chindy.
Good job, randomizer. You all know what we're here for.
I mean, it is the fire level. Seems apropos.
Random knows what we like.
You told me not to do the thing, Ray, so I didn't do the thing.
Do what thing?
Hey, how dare you separate me from Chindy's thighs?
So Jonas,
What?
must be pretty warm over there by Shindy's thighs.
Look.
Taco Taco says y'all are furries. Why would you ever think that?
That's a ridiculous thing to say. Why would you assume such a completely correct thing?
Well, no, I'm a naked bird. Look at this. We're what? 10 minutes into stream? 10 minutes! I'm just saying.
Legotron 123 says Jonas, you should at least wait for Ray to ring the bell.
Alright, ring the bell.
Well,
Ding, ding, ding,
it's
ling,
already
ding, ding,
off.
ling.
I can't give you mixed signals.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, you can. You can absolutely give him mixed signals.
It's him, the boy. Oh, I didn't know we were gonna have a Bomberman crossover.
Nice.
Chad is encouraging Rick to beat up that child. We want that evil twink obliterated.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why can I not switch my Z target?
They're not letting you actually target the twink.
It is not.
Huh.
That's weird.
You know, it's a little broken that you can just resummon your echoes without limit.
Yeah, but that makes it fine. It's a game where you have too many options.
You really do. Good job. You killed Link again.
It's what everyone's working on. So I was just repeatedly kicking Link's
Too many
ass.
options and you end up using the bed all the time.
That's because the bed is the best option.
True. Rick is EB.
Rick is EB and EB to Sleepy.
Yeah. EB baby. Silver Spotlight said bomb. She's everyone's worst nightmare. I completely misread that. I was like, what's a bomb just? I gave Zelda the power of dev tools. Of course it's OP. Yeah! Could Zelda build a computer with all of those? Is Zelda's arsenal turn complete?
Random shuffle, why do you keep putting me at the furthest back?
Kurokigami says, I'd like to think this is a firm reminder that Zelda is legitimately this powerful. And not all of her iterations are this powerful. And plus, I don't know if this is even her power. I haven't been following the story super closely, but it feels like it's more like the fairy companion's power. I haven't seen anything that's been like, oh, Zelda, because of your goddess power, we can do this.
Oh, you're wondering if it's inherent to her? I would
if it's
imagine.
like
We've known
the
it since
fairies
Ocarina
augmenting-
of Time and Smash Brothers with Sheik and her magic powers.
If it's, if the fairy is, like, augmenting Zelda's innate power, or if it's just straight up giving her the entire power set.
I just
It feels like the latter.
Yeah, I just assumed it was the little lemon head doing all the work.
Mm-hmm. Which then would mean that this Zelda does not innately have any powers. She hasn't...
Well,
Either she doesn't have any goddess powers since iteration, or they haven't woken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think she has some stuff by default, but it's not always, it doesn't always come into play.
It only happens when she... Usually only happens when she gets the Triforce of Wisdom.
Right.
Like, Ocarina of Time, when she's a child, she's definitely not that kind of power.
Right. Not an as-needed basis.
And even in Breath of the Wild, she doesn't have that power until it becomes a literal Deus Ex.
Right.
Honestly, this is also why maybe I would have preferred for Zelda to turn into her own thing, like maybe bringing back Sheik's concept in some way, than Link.
Okay, but if Zelda turned into Sheik here, that would spoil the other games.
Yeah. No one must know.
Please, spoilers of the guy don't matter.
Man, Juana's really good with that spear.
Spotlight says, I'm on the interpretation that Steph and Trey are giving access to these specific abilities. But we haven't had any demonstration of what Zelda would do without them, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. He separated Zelda and Sheik as characters in Smash Ultimate, right?
Well, yeah, but there are also, like, 8 different links, so...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm very curious to see what the speedruns for this game are like.
Riru, they were also the same in Brawl.
Okay, that's because it is 2 different Zeldas. The Sheikah Zelda is Ocarina of Time, whereas the one that's called Zelda in Smash Brothers is Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds.
Alright.
So just like it is, there are several different links, these are 2 Zeldas.
I've seen some speedruns. There's a lot of getting furniture to fly across the map similarly to Botlin Talk.
You must hurry,
of course.
Brinstar
Okay,
is
that's
flooding.
cute.
That saved me.
I'm glad they pause everything. I'm glad they pause everything when you're inventorying, because that would be like.
Oh no!
I was like, I'm in danger.
Can you not do the... Okay.
Oh, don't.
Can you summon 2 of those?
No.
Could you, where the ladder breaks, could you summon that flonk thing that you can write up?
Yeah, probably. Why is there a mini molder right here that I just can't hit?
Don't worry. He dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Good thing the lava stops right here.
Somebody turned off the lava faucet just in time.
As you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just summon a bomb fish.
When in doubt, bomb fish it out.
That's right.
That's how that saying goes.
And this frog ring has been incredibly useful.
I was reading today that Link's Awakening was originally supposed to be a remake of A Link to the Past, and it's interesting how Zelda games keep being expanded into their own things.
What do you mean a remake of Link to the Past?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
I think he means the first one of this style of game, where it was like the toy style remake of Link's Awakening. They were originally trying to do Link to the Past, and then they're like, "Oh, that's too big. We need to do a smaller Zelda game." And so they did Awakening instead.
They're trying to port it.
But they already kind of did remake A Link to the Past with Link Between Worlds.
Yeah. Well, that was years later.
Years later.
I still kinda want to see a dungeon designer game like this one was supposed to be, though. Give us a Zelda maker.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it didn't work, which is why we didn't get it.
Yeah.
In this game, Zelda's a maker.
Plus 90% of what the community puts out would be utter garbage.
God.
Like it was with Mario Maker.
There were there were so many Mario Maker levels that pissed me off because they. Oh, that's a bad name.
Bull
Honestly,
vagina.
yeah, I see it. A Zelda maker would be far more complicated than Mario Maker.
She do be Zelda on my Maker until I move to the past.
Uh-huh.
Someone Cage Miller.
Please.
No, there were so many levels in Mario Maker that I could feel I could feel the amount of just 15-year-old haha troll energy in them. Like, you know, 500 milliseconds after you start this level, you need to jump, otherwise you'll insta kill, and it's just like, fuck you. You know, all the ones where it's like they have the little laughing, like, you know, that kind of shit. I'm like, I wish I. Grouchy Jonas noises.
Grouchy Jonas noises, indeed.
Yeah. Now, a small percentage of the levels I encountered, the homebrew levels, were really clever. I will say that.
Oh yeah, there were a few that were like legitimately good. But those were the exceptions, not the rule.
Like, you do the 100 Mario thing, it just turns into this slog. That, you know, like, it's this weird, uneven, lumpy obstacle course of good ones, punctuated by horrible ones.
Mostly horrible ones.
Yeah, most horrible ones.
Problem is if you give a community any kind of customization tools, a large portion of them can and will use them in cursed ways.
Of course, you have to worry about the TTP of that.
The TTP?
Yes, the TTP.
Is that the thing where people draw penises as soon as they're
Yes, it's
given
time-
any
yes,
creative?
it's time to penis.
Oh.
It's penises and 9/11.
I mean, oh, great.
The instant people are given
I've
creative
seen
control,
people do that even in Tears of the Kingdom.
they make penises and recreate 9/11.
Yep, that happens.
I don't know about the towers one, but I do know the penis one has legitimately been studied. And also has historic precedent, because we've seen that same kind of thing in, like, Pompeii, where we've had Roman graffiti that's been preserved. And yeah, there are people that just draw dicks on walls 2,000 years ago.
PP funny.
PP is all funny.
Yeah, well, yeah, Ryru, now
People
we've got
have been
Among
drawing
Us.
dicks on walls ever since caveman times.
I remember this historical anecdote about researchers who were trying to find...
I am
Or
clinging
trying
to Chindy so hard.
You are. About researchers who were trying to read the inscriptions at the top of a pillar. It was so high up that they assumed that what was written up there was super important, but couldn't get to it at the time. Then when they actually managed to get up there and read it, it just said, "This is very high." It's like, people are, are people. They will always be people, and they have always been people.
Uh-huh.
Penis funny. Stupid statements will happen.
Yeah, I mean, every generation thinks it invented a bunch of stuff. And it's like, okay, yeah, you invented the semantics. Sure, sure. But, you know...
Do you ever
Like-
think how 1,000 years from today, archaeologists will study lost memes?
I don't know if we're gonna be
I
around
mean,
in 1,000 years.
I mean, they made jokes about that kind of thing. There was what was the movie that came out where it was like the cities that rolled around on tank treads or whatever?
What?
Yeah. There was one joke in there because there was a book and then they did a movie version of it. There was one joke where they had like a museum, and these people who are visiting like bumped into something, and the curator was like, "Oh, mortal engines, that's it." These people are visiting, bumped into something, and the curator was like, "Oh no, that's a priceless North American artifact!" And the camera turns to see what they bumped into, and it's a degraded statue of minions, like the little yellow things.
Nice. I mean, emojis... Look, if you didn't have any context for emojis, you would think they were hieroglyphics or something, which I guess they kind of
They
are.
functionally.
They basically are.
Yeah.
What's the word? Pictogram.
Ideograph?
I don't.
Well, but yes.
Enchiladas.
Now imagining the scene at the end of Planet of Apes, but it's a giant minion statue.
Did you all... Stop me if I'm talking about this right, but did you all know that there are 3 Egyptian hieroglyphs that have been censored in Windows?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say what they are. I'll leave that to other folks to find out. But
I'm guessing it's just penises.
Yes.
well, Ray, I was going for subtlety, but you know.
We were just talking about penises.
Yeah, well,
Peni.
you know.
I know there's like
They're
7.
typically
codes.
censored on Unicode.
Oh, so Unicode. Okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know there's like 7 Japanese characters on Unicode that don't actually mean anything because they're just like mistranscribed.
Yeah.
But Unicode has a policy of never removing things.
I mean, there's
Ray's been mocked.
there's one Unicode character that appears exactly once in the Cyrillic translation of the Bible.
Would that not just make it a proper noun, probably?
It is not. It's just a letter.
Weird.
And it was some monk that decided to be incredibly cute. Because typically, when they wrote the word for I, they would write the O and put a dot in the middle. Because they were being cute. And then one monk decided to be extra cute. And when the passage was talking about the many-eyed angel, he wrote an O with several more O's around it and put a dot in each of them.
Oh my God!
I mean, that's fair, honestly. Dude, Rick's been reindeered.
The multi-ocular O! That is the best name ever!
Oh my god.
It is
That's
pretty
amazing.
great.
People are silly.
I just love what it's called. And of course, there's also a monocular O. That's amazing. This is incredible. This makes me happy.
It's one of the goddesses.
Din, Furore, and I can never remember the third one.
Talking
Oh,
to the
and
goddesses
Nero,
while in
yeah.
your catsuit.
It's befitting of a priestess.
Nero Pharaoh.
We're getting backstory now.
Uh-oh.
How many hours in?
Exposition.
I mean, you know, it's a Zelda game, so it's like there's a world, and there was another world that was kind of different, and the other world had stuff in it, and Ganon or somebody, you know,
Let's see
wanted
how much this will contradict all previously established lore.
Ah, hell. I misplaced the pointer for this creature's name.
It's missing now. Forgot, it's just like, we're out. Go away. You freaking oil slick.
Our enemy has a name now, or maybe not.
It has the lack of a
No,
name.
in a way you have to admire Nintendo's consistency and stubbornness in refusing to make any kind of lore in Zelda stick.
Do we, though?
Ooh. Ah.
What was that House Pets strip where Taro said how all entities of pure nothingness desire to reduce the world to themselves?
Octurne Dustclaws, rating of the party of 4. Hello.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello, Raiders. Excuse me.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Sorry, I'm just still processing the multi-world. It's gonna live rent-free in my head, I'm sorry. I need to...
That's valid.
I learned the firework
fireworks.
echo.
Yay.
Surely you won't abuse that.
No. But I mean, think about it. I know the perfect use for it. It's when you need to go, ooh, but you only have, like, one character available. Oh. You know I'm right.
What is he talking about?
You're only now
Don't worry
asking
about
us.
it.
Look, it's like several O's in a honey nut cluster, you know? Oh.
Yes, the multi-ocular O.
Anyway.
I like how they reused the hot springs concept from Botman Tot, which was entirely unnecessary cause you got beds. Like, you heal in the hot springs.
You having fun there, Rick?
What happens when I jump on top? Nope, it just explodes. Give me up.
Oh.
Jonas, you stop that.
Is that technically the only echo that can damage yourself?
I have to cut you off before you start sketching.
Let's do a Goron race.
I don't know if the Agora Hot Springs is from Breath of the Wild. That was a thing in Majora's Mask, wasn't it? You had to get like hot spring water to unfreeze a guy.
Yeah. I think that the Gorons were like bathing in lava in like one of the Oracle's games too.
Do I have to go along the path?
Probably not. Also, this seems wildly unfair. So apparently, the answer is no, because you'll lose.
Yeah, that doesn't get me up high enough.
I like this kind of urgent, but we're having a good time music. A good urgent time.
Just flagrantly cheating.
Yeah.
It's not cheating if nobody catches you.
Fair and square.
Yep.
Yep,
That was entirely fair.
completely.
Well, they should have paid
Anyone?
attention to how they wrote out the rules.
Jonas, stop cursing, chat.
You tired to get in the hot springs? I could just, like, shove you.
Jonas, stop being biblically accurate. Does she say anything if you talk to that girl as Link?
Good night, Ryru.
No.
Nairai.
Can't. Automatically changes back when you talk.
That's a shiny sword.
Yes, it is.
I want it.
Sorry, Ray. The only way you can have is if you do battle with a multicular.
Beat the enemies without being swept away by the current.
I'll get my bow.
Get my phone.
Wow. A boss made of weak spots.
That's gonna be like Googers for me. This, like, you're all gonna think I'm done. It's all out of my system, and then just you wait.
I don't know why you think we would ever think that.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you would think I would think you would ever think that multicular.
There are some side quests with interesting rewards all over, mainly in the cities if you go back.
I just hit him. Come on.
He's too big.
Of course,
A very
that means we get
strange
endlessly
concept.
meandering with side quests.
Yeah, does this? I don't think it does. I would like if more games in the Zelda franchise had like the Bomber's Notebook from Majora's Mask. If they're gonna have a whole bunch of side quests and stuff.
Dainty on your feet, ain't you?
Hop, hop, hop.
Yeah. Eh? Hmm? Whoa. Oh. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All you need is your ride. Experience and inventory will be sealed off.
So, I went down the rabbit hole, and now I'm finding out about this whole category called paleographic letters.
Jonas, no.
No.
It's too late.
No. These are amazing.
No.
You can't stop me now, Ray. I've already seen them. It's an info hazard.
You know, I do dislike how a lot of games put so much focus on side quests these days. Like, every open world game needs a zillion now, and we even got games automatically generating endless side quests.
Well, you gotta have something to fill the world.
I
It
think
can't
it
all
is
be
that the-
main quest. And the game takes too long.
It's one of those things where it's like the game is going to cost $70 or $80, and they're trying to justify it with content that's easier to create.
I know, Rick.
Well, if you need to have filler for your world, maybe it means your world is too big.
Aw.
No, quite the opposite. It means your world is too small. It's not fulfilling on its own. Good night, Nocturne Justclaw. Thank you for the raid.
Yeah.
Good night, Doctor.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mummy, go down
Just
the
eat them
hole.
into the pit.
Yeah.
Steal his sword.
First mastery. She shows extremely specific teachings. Equip it to slightly slow energy loss when you're in sword fighter form.
Pretty decent, actually.
Forgot who I go to upgrade.
Or are there more things in there for him?
Great Fairy.
Great Fairy, that's right.
Oh, I come back and look at the screen. Hi, reindeer thighs. You want to go on a flight together?
Jonas gets the thighs.
Ashley, heck you.
Miller, did you rig the randomized to put me in the back?
No.
Treylith asks if you can just copy the sword because it's like sparkly.
It's not the right kind of sparkly.
Okay.
There's two kinds of sparkles in this world.
Well, the Great Fairy also sparkles.
A couple
close.
more rupees.
Was Breath of the Wild the first time the fairies got associated with upgrading clothes and armor?
No, it wasn't. I believe they did that in Link to the Past. Well, one of them did, the big one. There was a big one right at the very end. Like you had to do a big bomb on a section of the pyramid, and you went in there and and the big fairy. I believe she would let you throw in an item. In
You also have upgrades in Zelda too.
In Link to the Past, there were two great fairies. Well, there were three. One was would upgrade your shield and fill your bottles with magic potion for free if you threw them in and then said, "Yes, that's mine." One upgraded your arrows and bombs capacity,
Right.
and then that last one is what gave you the silver arrows that you needed to beat Ganon.
Right.
And would also upgrade your sword if you had the level 3.
Yeah.
In the DX remake of Link's Awakening, at the end of the color dungeon, the fairy there would give you either the red tunic or blue tunic.
That's right.
So it's kind of a well-established thing.
That was like I think that was like the precedent at that point.
I'm just wondering if this is sort of a trend they were going further down, because I kind of like the idea of you just meet a fairy one time and she's just like an old lady with a quilt that she's knitting in her lap. Like, she's still got fairy wings, she's still magically floating above a pond, but instead of being like draped in a very simple cloak or something, like, I don't know, she looks like Toriel, but fairy.
Hi.
That bird statue is also a highly recurring one in Zelda games, right?
Probably.
Bird statue? I don't know.
And dog is not eating the meat.
Damn it, dog.
Yeah.
Let's see. I haven't been to Southern Village in a while.
Oh.
Gerudo Town's got a couple fun side quests.
I haven't even been to Heber Mountain, so. I know I'm gonna miss it.
Nintendo really hates designing good menus.
Huh? Mm. Mm.
Ha 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 ha.
So,
Yes.
how many of the 8 MacGuffins do we have? Jonas.
What? Called me here.
I mean, pretty close to, being warm and fluffy there.
No, you're not gonna. You're not, I'm not letting you have any more power over me.
Yes, you are.
Shirt stays on. I've been debased enough.
Have you though?
You can't do that.
But he did.
Can't do what?
Oh no!
The ringing of the bell commands you, etc., etc.
I'm a slut.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nude.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes, pet the Jonas.
Pet me.
Everybody pet the
Yes,
Jonas.
the cat room.
He
Time
was a
to
good
talk
boy.
with all of them.
It's too many cats.
Too many cats. Too many cats.
How can you have too many cat?
Very easily.
There's a chest up there. That's the wrong one.
Which of the many ways to solve this problem are you going to pick?
The spidery one.
Frick, that's not a bed.
What's that? What's that look like? The real mineral thing.
Which one did you say?
Those item things that she's been picking up.
I did not see. Is it the rainbow pyramids?
Kind of.
That's bismuth, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Those are
Yes,
to upgrade your items.
Bismuth crystals, very cool to look at.
They are.
Very poisonous.
They are.
No?
Yeah.
Where do you think the name Bismol, Pepto-Bismol, comes from?
I'm not sure. Hold on. I think it's one of those ones that well, hold on. Let me confirm this. I think it's one that just goes right through you, but I don't want to sound like a dumbass. Yeah.
I mean, so do bullets, and they're kind of deadly.
Oh, okay. So, but yeah, Pepto-Bismol contains bismuth salicylate. Let me see. Bismuth salts have low solubility. Sits in your body. Apparently, it sits in your body for half-life's 5 days, but yeah, you can get bismuth poisoning. I imagine it's probably a case where you don't want to have a lot of it, unless you really just, you're just jonesing for some bismuth.
Mm-hmm. Its toxicity is much lower than that of other heavy metals.
Yeah.
Bismuth, in many places, is being looked at as a non-toxic replacement for lead. Or was looked at as a replacement for lead in things like glazes and stuff. But no, I've seen people, if you... Do not attempt this at home. However, I have seen people attempt it on their stovetops that you can just melt bismuth metal in like a pot at like 400 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever. And then, if you know what you're doing, you can try to grow bismuth crystals. If you put a good seed crystal in there.
Don't try this at home, kids or adults.
And then you eat it, right? Forbidden candy.
Yeah.
Forbidden rock candy.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've had rock candy.
God, I haven't had rock candy since I was a kid.
I can remember the last time I had it, and it was at Disney World when I was 10 years old.
We because Dad was a chemist. We made some a couple times. He got like
It's not
Immensely difficult.
just flavored sugar crystals, right?
It's not difficult at all. You just take a piece of string, and hot water, and like sugar. But no, he did it to prove the crystallization. He did it to demonstrate the crystallization stuff. Like that.
You
Rock
did it to
candy
prove
mainly
the
just sugar.
existence of God.
I've never had it.
Yeah. No, but like, there were a few times, when Dad was the cool science dad. Like we did the potato battery, we did we did a couple
Potato
experiments.
gun.
We did
Sorry,
Potato
I'm
chips.
further reading on this business toxicology thing. Bismuth compounds were formerly used to treat syphilis. Arsenic, combined with either bismuth or mercury, was a mainstay of syphilis treatment from the 1920s until the invention of penicillin in 1943.
I like
Good
how it
fucking
says
God.
it would. I like how it, many things like that are phrased. This was used in the treatment of. This was used to treat, and it never talks about how successful it was.
I mean,
Back then, you could call yourself a doctor and just do whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there is a U.S. patent from 1924 for a bismuth syphilis solution.
Huh?
what could possibly go wrong? Of course, the thing is, they're gonna say that kind of shit about our medicine in another, 100 years or whatever. They used aspirin to treat headaches.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna get that same kind of thing about chemotherapy, where they're just like, holy shit, they were poisoning their people.
Yeah. Oof. It's rough.
Meanwhile, Miller in the background is just reading the full MSDS on bismuth. No, you need to read not the MSDS. What's the medical lookup thing? Update or something?
You ever heard? Hey, Miller,
There's
you
some
ever heard of?
treatments from the past that sound weird and have been re-evaluated for their efficacy, too.
To date.
And there's still quacks who give you crap like horse medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Miller, have you ever heard of
Come on, that
Argyria?
was not line of sight.
Malgeria?
No, Argyria. Argyria.
That's the wrong direction. I have to go the other way.
Oh yes, I've seen these people.
Uh-huh.
The blue people of Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Because they consumed too much silver and it fucked up their pigment cells.
Crazy.
And so
Yep.
now all of their skin and eyes and everything is this grayish blue.
Yeah. I mean,
And yet they otherwise have no negative effects.
yeah.
No, there's not a whole lot of downsides to consuming silver.
One weird
Weirdly.
trick to turn into a smurf. What if you consume gold?
You die.
Gold is. I'm pretty sure gold is completely unbiologically reactive. That's the whole point of it not tarnishing or anything.
I've actually, I once ate a small amount of gold. A very small amount, like a couple flakes. I was at a furry room party, and King Midas was there. No, and somebody made this awful concoction that was like Goldschlager, and I forget, it was like Kahlua or something. And I was like, sure, I'll drink that. So, So I've had a small amount of gold.
Hello, Astolfo. He says, yeah, gold is inert to your body. It's why you could put gold leaf on chocolate or something.
Right.
Yep. Fucking gold leaf.
So ridiculous.
Gold is sometimes administered as gold sodium thiomalate to treat rheumatoid arthritis.
Hearts will recover faster when you wear this comfy sleepwear while resting on a bed.
Melody says, I like that we're weird flesh water monsters who are casually able to eat certain poisons and metals like it's nothing.
I mean, we also willingly consume and even enjoy, nicotine, freaking capsaicin, alcohols. I mean, even lavender is meant to be an insect repellent. We're like, let's put that in the lemonade. I love lemonade.
I mean, animals also get drunk off fermenting fruit sometimes.
Okay, so I saw a follow-up to that story where they were talking about that with elephants, and no, it turns out those elephants are just fucking starving, and that's the only fruit they could find.
Oh.
They were not going out of their way to, like, drink rotting fruits that had become alcoholic.
Oh.
On peer review, it has failed, and we do not have any proof that there's any other species that consumes alcohol or other similar putrefied products.
Right.
Controlled putrefaction.
That's the best faction. Oh, Stoffel said meow meow. He's a kitty.
He is a kitty.
He's a little kitty. Meow, meow.
Hey
said
Astolfo,
that?
Rick talked to Astolfo with the catsuit.
I can talk to Astolfo without the catsuit. You know there's
So
a kitty
Spotlight
out in the
says,
world
I mean,
who
you
tells
say
people
that.
useful information. Unfortunately for you, I am no such kitty. I have nothing useful to say. These cats are Earthbound characters.
Hi. Hi.
Back to you from way over here.
You know the weird thing is that Gerudo that has been rift there.
And talk to all these cats.
I think she never gets fixed in all the game, no side quests to help her, nothing.
One of my kin left town on an epic journey. Headed for Jubal or something. I wonder how she's doing now.
Okay, so Stolfo is saying there are stories about badgers breaking into a cider factory to get drunk on it and then letting fallen apples to ferment. I am not able to corroborate this because unfortunately there is a place called Badger State Brewery that sells ciders. That's all the fucking Google is giving me. Okay, motherfucker.
What?
The machine is listening in. Because I just went to my fucking YouTube front page and it immediately served me videos of Mortal Engines.
Hee.
God damn it.
The machine is always listening.
Fucking is, I hate it.
Astolfo asks, why is Zelda dressed like a cat? That's cultural appropriation.
He was at the Oasis.
Yeah.
Corn pepper with milk and grapes, or a tough mango.
What does that Gerudo with the speech bubble want?
B. Eee. Oh. Hmm. Oh.
Miller, I'm cruising the periodic table now, and I hate you. Oh. I'm blaming you, okay?
Why-
Je sais the periodic table is organized by periods and groups in order to describe similar chemical properties.
Wait, are you being French again?
I do not know what you're talking about.
At jail Miller for his French crimes.
Yeah.
Being French is not a crime.
Yes, it is.
That's
Oh
what
wait,
you
maybe
do
it
it.
is.
There's an entire section of the Geneva Convention about it.
Yeah. No one is allowed to be French, except in the most dire circumstances.
Every single day they try to pass a law that says French is illegal, but because France is one of the founding countries, they just veto every single motion.
It's Tanny.
Oh, it's Tanny.
Hello, kitty.
I like Ray, you wait until I'm in the box to shuffle, because then you have a slightly higher chance to be on the end. You're like, oh, I've
I
got a
did not
20%
time
chance
that.
to a 25% chance.
That was a race condition.
Uh-huh.
But now that you say that, I have to keep that in mind.
I got time.
Miller, you deserve the box nonetheless.
I do not deserve the box. Nobody deserves the box. It's horrible in here. Help me! Help me!
Well, if nobody deserves the box, why did you make the box?
Because you made me make the box!
That's true.
It was done against my will. I was forced, coerced. They threatened my family.
Being in the box carries the shame of knowing that you're the hockey player that didn't follow the rules. And
Miller.
No, it just means you're the hockey player that does your job. You get on the rink, you punch a guy in the nose, and you sit in the box. That's what you're there to do. You don't know how to play hockey.
Clearly. Well, no, I don't.
Miller, you should make a thigh zone. That's the other end of the couch that people can be moved to, but make it way more expensive.
Whose size would it be, though?
Whoever Rick is at the moment.
Bricks.
Oh.
No, it'd be like a penalty box, but instead of being locked to the right side, you're locked to the left side.
Thigh
Instead of being a hockey timeout box, it'd be like a lush duvet or something.
Okay, a little smaller.
Fail is supposed to be a punishment, you know, not a reward.
The front row seating.
Actually, a big pillow.
The splash zone. Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
The moist zone.
Don't use that word.
The moist supple zone.
Moist.
Don't say that.
It's
Too
like,
late.
no, I defy you.
Oh, I saw a cracked wall.
What's wrong, Ray? You don't like the thought of moist, supple, unyielding. Anyway,
No,
it's just like, stop. Really, stop.
Like, that's enough.
speedy.
By his own cautious stripes.
This guy has a speed of fast.
Oh. Thought you said this guy has a speedo.
No, he's too big
Cracked
for a
wall.
speedo.
Okay, we've all seen that clip of that anime where they're like, "Oh, you can't stand there. That's an animation cell. You can tell because it's colored differently." And then they have like a different part of the set like breaks as a subversion thing.
Yes.
I was just imagining like you putting the bomb there and the entire wall except the cracked portion getting blown up.
Nice.
And you just walk around it to get to the item.
That's just Looney Tunes.
You're Looney Tunes.
I wanna eat the bismuth.
Do it.
It looks blue raspberry flavored.
It's not.
Just make candy that looks like bismuth.
You can. There's actually certain things I've seen that are 3D printers that can print in liquid sugar, and they can make like geometric shapes out of candy. Hi,
Neat.
Kenny.
How dare? Wait a minute.
What?
This means that if Miller gets penalty boxed again, I'll be the Danny Thighs.
Shove me back in the box. I just got out. Oh, hi, Teddy.
I'm 50 points shy.
Did the order change at all?
Chat, I need you to penalty box Miller again. I'm good for it.
Ray's got the next round.
Yes, I got sent to the No Thighs Shadow Realm.
Okay, it did change.
Imagining these times I get bopped and it just gets stuck on my antlers. Have a hammer the rest of the stream.
Rigged, I say. Miller, how does the randomizer work anyway?
It's truly random. Though now I'm wondering if I want to make it less so. If I want to make it so that everybody does move a place and nobody stays the same.
Oh,
Yay! Thank
Ray's
you,
got the
Simon.
thighs.
You bastards. Tali got you the thigh spot and then Simon boxed me anyway.
It was a team effort.
This is no fair. You had what you wanted. Why
Hey,
must I be
Danny.
punished?
You know what you did.
I have done nothing.
Kaiji deserves of this crime.
My soul is clear of sins. I have never done the thing ever.
Yeah.
That's a really cute neckerchief. Even cuter if we were.
Miller, you shouldn't have created the Torment Nexus if you didn't want to be subjected to it.
That's true.
Look, I created the torment I created the torment basilisk. I thought if I helped it exist, it would not punish me.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Hey Miller, what did you do that one time in RimWorld? What are you talking about? There were so many times I did that one thing in RimWorld.
Imagining sometimes when we redeem the penalty box, it has a very slight random chance of just being labeled the Torment Nexus instead.
Oh god.
The box is totally black. It just has like it occasionally shakes.
Oh. Oh.
Cove.
Edric, how dare.
Oh. Oh.
Wasn't even by Federic's hand.
I suppose Federic is technically an orange cat, so this is expected.
Half cat,
Oh,
half bunny.
Talanuva has a good suggestion. Instead of the penalty box, it's the pear wiggler.
Yes.
Great, now I want to come up with different designs for the penalty box. It just kind of randomizes which one you go in. You can put the pear wiggler, you can put the Torment Nexus.
I love the pear wiggler.
Bad children can put in the pear wiggler. Good night, Astolfo.
I just
Yeah,
stopped.
Go to bed now so you do not have to
Personalized
become...
penalty boxes. Mine is a pizza box but with pineapples. Miller's is a deep fryer.
God, I don't want to do one for each person. That's so much work on Jonas.
I still need to do some of the alternate farms.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, Ashley, what are you doing? You're looking very fleshy there.
Wow, that doesn't sound weird.
Good point.
There we go. Soft and cuddly.
Aw.
Extra squishy.
I do like that this Ashley pose has the backers raised in like a VR chat T-Rex pose.
At the ready.
They're ready for hugs.
You never know when someone's gonna need bapped.
Around here, it's pretty frequently.
Ashley, if your plush form had a pull string, what would it say?
Things not safe for Twitch.
Yes.
This line has been censored by the FCC.
Is Ashley machine washable?
Yeah.
Now I'm picturing this ridiculous life stage with like a bunch of plush animals hanging out in like a top-loading washer, but it's like a hot tub. You know, and they're all like, hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'm sure you could find that image.
See, I'm imagining a bunch of them at like a dry clean only type place, and they're all like coming down that like hanger thing.
I just had the dumbest idea.
Okay, they're coming down the dry cleaner thing, but it's like single seat ski lifts, and not like they're held up by their arms or something.
Can you imagine if there were, instead of just the pet redeem, the redeems where you could like brush your hair, or like we're Pokemon or something, you know?
Feed us a little treat.
Yeah, if it was little Ruku pellets.
Pellets.
I don't know, beans or whatever, Poke beans. Whatever common denominator of food item we can all.
It's just like you have a redeem where they can hydrate us, and it just has like a big old hamster like water bottle come down from the ceiling.
It's just like, and we're just like, and then it rolls back. I'm like, that'd be amazing.
If you feed enough rare candies to the Root Crew, do they evolve?
Oh my god.
Yes. We evolved diabetes.
Jonas evolves into snack.
Yeah. When the hydrator thing comes down for me, it's just all coffee. It's a hamster Just defeat a full, just full copy. Full espresso.
An IV drip just raises up from behind you.
Oh no!
Coffee.
There's
I like your flock of crows there, Rick.
You use what works.
That's a murder.
Silver Spotlight says the translate has long since left the Royals, man. Fascinating to see how much we learn.
Oh, Silver. The train was never in the station.
Hey, Miller, can you make a hamster wheel redeem that has us animatedly running on a hamster wheel? Thank you.
Okay, just giving more stupid ideas like there's redeem. No,
Get right on it, boss.
No, I wouldn't actually make you do this, Miller. But, imagine a redeem where like one of us gets pampered, like like we get the whole treatment, and like the bubble bath, which just happens right there, and then like we come out of it looking all like sparkly and fluffed up.
Are you thinking of redeem or like an entire animated short? What the hell?
Yeah, Miller.
Bias says, a giant ice block is a penalty box. Just freeze us into the ice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad that they're frozen.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're there, that we're out here, that he's the sheriff, that we're out here. That just remember.
Where's the caveman? But yeah, Miller, I'm gonna need a redeem of my character getting a pedicure. Thank you.
I mean, you can do that in you can do that in C
A
sharp, right? I mean,
pedicure? You don't even have hands, much less legs, much less feet.
Miller, you can do that in C sharp. I mean, it's just it's some.
Okay,
Thanks for
Ray,
pointing it out, Miller.
I can't give you a pedicure. However, I can have somebody give your horns a shine and a sharpen. Does that sound good?
Miller, I'm gonna need a grilled cheese. Not animated, just like a real one. Other duties as assigned.
Guy named Glitch wants to show the goods, but for all of us.
All flip upside down.
No, I'm sorry. You can't get it that easily. Feet and paw content, those go on the OnlyFans.
The only
You should be able to rotate Shark West.
Just rotate, idiot. Silver Spotlight says, Pat Miller so much demand on the poor baby. Yes, thank you!
Miller will get pets when he finishes his work.
Well, just put all the cards on the
I
Kanban
would like
board
a
and
little more than
prioritize them.
pets. That's not what I agreed to in the contract.
You're right, you agreed to do everything for free, so...
Why is there grass in here at all?
Getting paid
so
in
you
exposure.
can be on fire.
Jonas's
Yeah.
exposure.
Alright, wait a minute, what?
You're getting paid in Jonas exposing.
It's true.
Oh, he gives that to me anyway.
Yeah.
There's the noises.
That was only one. It was.
The
That's all you
Jonas
get.
noise, singular.
Summon bird army.
Rick's like, fuck this. Just take a nap.
Yeah.
Use bed. And if that don't work, use more bed.
Like this pretty little number collected by me, summoned by me, and you best hope not sleeping for you.
At the end of the game, Zelda gets diagnosed with narcolepsy.
I mean, that was just the start of Zelda 2. It's all one timeline.
Oh god.
Just like all the
Purists,
Pixar
we
movies.
can't be helped.
Time someone's trying to make sense of the quote Zelda timeline, I just think of the Pepe Sylvia scene.
Wow, Slash and Jackie are both playing Tunic. That's awesome.
I don't know. I kind of want Tunic to get a sequel, but I'm not sure if it would work as a sequel as opposed to just a completely different game in the same style.
Tunic
Yeah,
doesn't
you could
really
do a
need a sequel.
Okay,
there's-
the only way you could do that is if instead of making it like a paper book kind of thing, you made it that you had to look through like game forums to try and see that people had like tried to decipher these things in their discussions or whatever, and then you follow their conversations about it.
No, I don't want to.
Having to look at all of the game facts guides that have all that ASCII art at the top.
Yes, that kind of stuff. I feel like that would have to be like the next evolution of it.
You know,
But they could call it Tunic, spelled
With a
like
two.
with a U.
the letter 2 and then
What's
UNXC.
gonna happen if I do this?
It's
gonna break
It's
and then
stop.
oh,
No,
Yeah.
it just stops.
stops.
Drakon says I do not
Neolith
want to
says,
look at a stack
I'm amused
exchange
with how
thing."
many potential puzzles are so much easier surmountable just because Zelda can actually jump on stuff.
Yeah.
The power of
Mhm.
jumping is to be used responsibly.
No,
Or you
it's
could
not.
just skip most of a game, like Dark Souls 2 where a broken column blocking the way causes you to go around and kill a dozen demigods.
Actually, I have an idea.
You've got that one spider dude.
Spider dude. Spider dude. I don't know if it's gonna work, but no. Here, please
No.
do anything. I'll use my other idea.
That's his job. Why didn't he do it?
I guess because it was too high up.
Or he was on a moving
Spider
platform.
demands better pay and working conditions. He's on strike.
Okay, Rick, what's your idea? I mean,
There you go. It was a good idea.
use rock. And if that don't work,
Use more rock.
Yeah.
Use rock on top of rock.
Should I
Gasp.
ask Dicey if he had any plans for anything to see? Like, I mean, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Go kill him.
Question, like, return to me, my minions.
Fault Nintendo shaped boss.
Quan is used to punishment.
If I had to guess, I'd say probably he's probably going to do something else. I think he told us he wanted to,
Abby.
but I'm sure whatever he does next is going to be probably even better. Dude's on another level.
So I was like, why am I here again?
Oh no, he Angie.
Is he supposed to be a Talus?
I think.
Okay.
Maybe? Question mark?
Fire Talus. I like his little stunned animation where he's off balance.
Okay, yeah, it's a Talus. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I wonder,
fair.
what was the first floating hands Nintendo boss?
First one I can think of was
Going over it. You need to hit it.
Wham Bam Rock from Kirby Superstar.
White Darnut is probably faster.
Darn it.
Don't it.
Just resummon him over and over so he does that initial flying leap.
First floating hand off this Sigma Mega Man X. I feel like there must have been a floaty hand. Boss.
Ow.
See, I feel like there were other floating hand enemies in NES games, but I don't think there was a floating hand boss.
Yeah, the two I can think of are, the Sigma and the Kirby boss.
I mean, Andros had floating hand, but he wasn't a floating hand himself.
Only I have the brains to rule my men.
What the first disembodied brain boss? Was it Mother Brain?
And Mother Brain?
Yeah. Guess it must have been Mother Brain. I mean, the bosses from before the 8-bit generation were just globs of pixels.
Or maybe, I haven't played any of them, but maybe like a Contra boss or one of those like side-scrolly shooty space games that had giant enemies in it.
I feel like the Contra final boss it just looked like a Giga ripoff, like it was a big alien mouth. I think. Can't remember. It's been a while.
Do do do. Oh, is there a log of all your side quests?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gradius have a space brain belt? I never beat Gradius.
Yeah, Gradius is what I think I was thinking of.
Oh, well, okay. I was never good at like side shooters or up shooters.
What about down shooters?
Well, I mean, kind of good. What do you think? You're silly.
What is snow? We just don't know.
It's true.
Zaris brain. Yeah, that's a brain, all right. That is a disembodied brain.
Honestly, we should all give people a cool piece of bismuth as a thank you.
It's true.
Can't go wrong with some bismuth.
You can buy it,
I don't know.
right?
I feel like people usually go with gold and like necklaces and rings and watches rather than just a chunk of frail bismuth.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can buy a chunk of bismuth.
I'm sure you can, but it's also like it's gonna turn silvery after a while.
Yeah.
People just give you gold and watches and stuff.
Nice.
Thanks for giving me a lift. Here, have a watch.
It's a totally normal thing to give out. Just, here's a watch.
You can get a
I
slab.
mean, you clearly have not been to like a Mary Kay or similar sort of convention. If you think it's weird for them to just be giving out watches. I've watched them.
No,
I've
I
watched them
haven't.
give out the $50,000 pink Chevrolets.
Miller,
Oh, that's because you're from a rich family.
I was while I was working as the valet.
nice.
I had to sit there and deal with all these fucking Karens being like, "Where's my car?" I'm like, "There's 15,000 of you trying to leave at once. Calm down." Okay, not that many. Like 1,500.
By the way, Miller, if you want it, you can get a 50-pound slab of bismuth for $500.
Is that
I
all?
think I'm good. If I were to get a chunk of metal at any point, I would probably get neodymium or tungsten.
You want the magnets, huh?
Probably, I would want the like self-levitating thing.
Little diamagnetic action. I'm feeling it. I have a tiny little rare earth magnet. It just sits on my. I don't really. What?
Sorry, Solar Spotlight in chat says something that would be very true for that scenario, which is contain the calamity that is your memories. AKA, chill your tits.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
Well,
Almost.
I guess it's time to summon the crows.
Rick's just like, time for murder.
I know they're not that effective.
They don't need to be. You can just summon them indefinitely.
Do you have any other birds?
I believe the crows are the most cost-effective.
Do
At
I have
one
any
each.
other birds that cost 1, is the question. I could summon keys.
I believe the crows are
I
better.
can summon needleflies.
There you go. That works too.
Ow.
Where it's just like, go, minion, kill your kin. It's about that time.
Yes, it is. We got 2 minutes.
Is it Morbin time?
It is Morbin time. Stoker's not here, so we all have to do it for him.
Mm-hmm.
Ai. Oh.
These little froggy layers they got.
I hope the River Zora return as a NPC race in future games. They're cute.
I can't even...
No lighting fires for you.
Yeah. Ah.
A sinister fish. And that one's sinister.
I don't know, I think the one with the bomb in its mouth might be pretty sinister too.
Sand piranha, but they live in sand.
That won't work in water. Water is not sand.
Deep sea one looks pretty sinister.
I thought you wanted a
Apparently the
sinister fish.
Apparently the shark is too sinister.
I forget what they are called in real life.
Must see monsters.
Except every time I see them, I cower in fear.
Well, folks, we're Zelda.
Well,
And
we will
now-
find the sinister fish next time.
Yeah.
Alright, folks. We're rating Alligator.
We
Go
are
give
ready.
him some Crew love.
You know it. We will catch you next time.
Bye bye.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Bye.